close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And you'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, they go with Pacheco. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, KC.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's taken down on the 17-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
That's another
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. One more time with Pacheco. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Is good. Chiefs 7, Eagles nothing.
Project S. This ain't what you want.
Harrison Butcher to kick off
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
their own 35-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Brings up 2nd.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Once again, it's Barkley. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. 1st down and more. He's inside the 35. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone, 1st time today.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Patrick to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down. Here's first and 10.
A gain of 14. And the first down.
A give here to Pacheco. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Zach Barr, the all-pro, makes the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Hook him up on a second down and 8.
Yellow. Attack.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up third and
To throw is Mahomes. Short pass, taken in by Kelsey. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Bryce. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
A handoff to Pacheco. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this is going to be an Eagles first down, as he'll get this up to the 20. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Great.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. An uncomfortable receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. From the 35, here's second and 8. They'll run with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 46.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. And this time they are ready for throw for a loss. And it's second down.
Back at the 43-yard line.
Now a give to Pacheco, running right. And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one. But they're going to need to convert on third down.
The 48-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up third down.
Throwing is Mahomes. Got him in. It's Kelsey. Complete. 18 yards on the connection. First down, KC.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Here's Pacheco. The lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop.
A gain of 4.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Good blocking to the 15. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
Kansas City.
They'll run the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. So he finds the space and breaks the plane for the touchdown. Greg, there are certain quarterbacks who just have a knack for that old school play.
That play call sheet gets a lot easier, Mike, when you have not only a quarterback, like you mentioned, who has a nose for the end zone, but an offensive line that can continue to get such a consistent push. You put those two things together, I think he should call it every single time he finds himself on the goal line.
And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3. Bigsby now going to start it off here in the fourth quarter. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Great, set. And anyone hit? No touch.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. He works free, right side. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you, that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll send Worthy in motion. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Now Barkley. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
Great, set.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. A lot riding on this play. Tie game, final minute, 3rd down. Bigsby. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
A 40-yard attempt.
This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. They'll drop to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock to stop at 21 seconds to go in the game. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. This caught right side by Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. So it's a win here for the Eagles. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.
The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Because only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside. Finally, I'm happy to be, 'cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Don't feel it no more. Dropping a minute but can't steer it no more. On the way, but now you're chilling on shore. It's used to be a race when you're inside. It's a bliss, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see some. Life just slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buzz. You still feel paralyzed above central. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a life with no love? What's the use of ingredients with no
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Love fires that quickly onside. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He got 29 yards that time. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Firing quickly out wide is Love. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
1st and 10 at the 25.
Love now. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block, or
they will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Eagles 0.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
And the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
This is 2nd and 8. They'll go to Barkley again. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Throwing is Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles. 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys, because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence, show some aggressiveness, go pick it up.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the Packers' 41-yard line.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. A handoff, Barkley running left. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Rashawn Gary. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in the kicker to try and hit from 61 yards. And this one winds up no good.
The 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Packers 14, Eagles nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Hurts. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
It's 4th down.
Go Silver, ready? Carl up, Yeti. Carl up, Yeti.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Eagles, first down.
Hey, Silver.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Hey! Alpha. 73.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Hey, 73. Get in the end zone for us. 63. 9.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Hey, easy, 63. 180, 180. Man. Carla Vieni.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Second and 21 at the Packers' 33-yard line.
Throwing on second and long. Hurts. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now Love. He's got a man complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Second down, Jacobs once more. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Ready. Black shot.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Love to throw for it on 4th. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On play action. Love to throw. Right side to Watson. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Come on,
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 21-0.
Eagles nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Locked incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he gets this up past the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 67 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much and you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 84 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Green Bay.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Jacobs. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Ready, set, go.
Able to find his man, Kraft. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Ready.
Love, they go play action now. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jaden Reed from 17 yards out. And the Packers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Now McManus for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. after the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, 67 yards. And the Eagles have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Elliott on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's Love. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Love looking to throw it. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on fourth down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And he is going to have a Packers first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on fourth and long.
Down. 33. Yellow. Cut.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Jalen Carter working his way back behind the line of scrimmage and dropping it for a loss. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. This is caught at the 20. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now here comes the third of their timeouts timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. 5.
And now Love going to change things up.
Hut.
On 2nd and goal. Love. That's complete right around the end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden from 10 yards out. And the Packers have opened up a 3-score lead as they pull away here in the 4th. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now 2nd and 5.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete